Grammar is a set of forms and rules of usage of the language, and thus it is one of the more difficult aspects of language to teach well. It is also central to the teaching and learning of languages, since grammar instruction helps students acquire the language more efficiently. At the beginning, I believe that teaching grammar is not needed because students could acquire the second language the same way as they acquired the first one. Now, I think it is one of the major tools students need to know to accomplish defined communication tasks. The role of grammar in my classroom involved teaching grammatical forms of meaningful context. I believe that grammar instruction and providing grammar exercises for students are necessary because they need communicative activities to enhance their speaking ability. So, grammar instruction combined with communicative activities can help students to acquire a second language accurately. From my point of view, the approach I use can depend on the nature of the language being taught and the preferences of the learners. Using the deductive approach may be suitable for lower level learners because they need a clear base to start a new language item, or with students that finding rules by themselves is very difficult. This approach is more teacher-centered, while with the inductive approach, the teacher presents students with many examples showing how the concept is used and let them notice how the concept works. This approach is more student-centered. I think a good evidence of success are the sentences students produce following the rules explained by the teacher and notice by themselves what the pattern of the sentences is by producing sentences with the same patterns. I think both are preferred for students because of the different learning style they have. Some of them like noticing the rules and others like to when you give them the rule. In my view, the inductive grammar is more promoted in the school I worked before because the students learn the use of language through practice in a real context. The inductive approach also promotes increased student participation and practice of the target language in the classroom in meaningful context. In a nutshell, the content and language integrated learning approach is the most used in my work. This teaching grammar course of the BA in ELT helped me to acquire valuable tools to improve my teaching by getting knowledge of how the English language could be taught, taking into account the different approaches available. This course also helped me to gain confidence in my daily work and that way to help the most important features of the teaching and learning process, the students. Thank you and have a nice and Merry Christmas.